Hey, what is going on, guys? This is Mr. Disappear for weeks at a time here, coming at you with another video, and today I've decided to switch up what I do. And I say this like literally every time I come back, but basically I'm just having fun from here on out. That's it. And with that said, guys, I'm going out to the ladder with this deck. This is, as some of you would recognize, the very first deck I ever used in Clash Royale, at least competitively. Like, this was when I was level 8 and first hit Legendary Arena at the start of the game. Conveniently, the only time I got my Legendary trophies too, so hopefully we can push it back up to Legendary Arena. There they are. I don't know how I missed that, but I am trying to push back towards Legendary Arena. Right now, I'm in the 3,500 range consistently ish, so I'm hoping to be able to push up those last 300 trophies, and I feel it's going to get easier and easier as more people push up. Sorry, I went the wrong way. But my intention is to get into the league so I can get the league chest, because that is a really sweet deal. But first things first, I've got to take the baby steps. We got to jump off the cliff and just hope to get to Legendary Arena in general. And here we go, guys. We're against AI here, and if it's anything like Clash of Clans AI, it's going to be easy to stomp this guy. But I don't know. I'm looking at my starting hand, and it's decent. The giant isn't obviously preferable because I don't like to start attacks because it is awfully risky to lose elixir off the start. And any loss of elixir isn't good off the start. It is a little bit more lenient, but still, I'm going to try to keep that under control as much as possible. He's going to go with a Hog Rider here, and he is going to be taking advantage of the new Hog AI, not directing it towards the Tombstone. And actually, I was pretty upset about the new Hog AI. I felt like it was an unnecessary buff to an already strong card, but that's just me not liking the Hog in general, so I don't know how you guys felt about it. Maybe you felt similarly, but that's kind of my stance on it. I just feel like all those defensive targeting units should be about the same, and changing up the Hog like that, it's odd. But now we are kind of trapped because I have an awful deck right now, and I know he's definitely going to try to keep chipping onto my right-hand tower. So I'm going to go with Giant Goblin Barrel rushing that left-hand side. He did use arrows earlier on my Minion Horde, and I'm preying on that right now, and it actually did work out. The Valk is going to have to take care of the Goblin Barrel. That's not a very efficient maneuver at all. He's going to go with a Hog Rush here, so let's get Tombstone Spear Golems, and now I'm going to need to probably get a Valk. No, oh my goodness, this didn't work out too well. I put the Spear Golems way too close to my Tombstone, and that obviously showed by him taking out the Spear Golems and his Hog Rider getting a bunch of damage onto my right-hand tower. He's probably going to go with his Elite Barbs here or some spam units to distract the Prince. No, what? He just let that go through his hands. Oh my goodness, what the heck was that? I'm guessing he's going to have his arrows ready for a non-existent Minion Horde. I'm going to be using my Valk here, and unfortunately played it in the wrong position. And actually, I'm going to take some pretty healthy tower damage here. And by healthy, I mean not at all. But we're going to take some serious damage because I messed up the Valk placement. I should have dropped her a little bit more towards the center to get the right-hand tower also targeting those Elite Barbs. Isn't it great? I can recognize everything I'm supposed to be doing, but I can't do any of it. But let's get a Prince and Minion Horde rush on the right-hand side because he is splitting his forces. And oh my goodness, we're going to catch the Hog Rider there. He's going to have to waste a ton of manpower trying to take down the Minion Horde and the Prince. Prince probably going to get to his right-hand tower. Now he has nothing to defend his left. He's going to take that tower loss, and now we're going to get another giant in the center here. That was actually a really risky move. Don't know why I'm doing it, but I'm really excited. We've got two sets of Spear Golems, two giants on the map, and it looks like this guy has given up at this point. He hasn't laid any troops in a while, and yeah, he is forfeited. So we're going to get a 3-crown out here. Oh my goodness. That was a huge turn of events late in the game, and I'm pretty happy with that start for this video. I mean, that was pretty good. Okay, guys, here we go, hoping for another dominating win, and I really don't know what to expect here. I'm hoping for the best, obviously, but I do not have a good starting hand at all, and this dude's starting with the Goblin Gang, and I don't know why everyone's using it. It's really not the best card, in my opinion, and saying that right now is kind of awkward as I'm losing 700 hit points worth of tower damage, but that was because I really had an awful starting hand for dealing with it. I mean, honestly, Goblin Gang is pretty easy to deal with. I think people are mostly using it as like arrow bait, but it doesn't make a whole lot of sense even in that regard. Unfortunately, though, I'm going to lose both my Valk Prince here to this Inferno Tower. It looks like, though, we're going to be able to kill a lot of the Inferno Tower, and he's likely going to have a log here, so I'm going to use the Minion Horde over the top because I don't trust. Yeah, this is going to suck. I mean, this Executioner, like, it's not just because of the Executioner. I just hate this gameplay strategy. It's so cowardly most of the time. It's just sit back, relax, and hope that like they can't handle all your swarms. So I mean, I can definitely beat it. It's going to be not what I want to be playing, but it's still fine. Our giant's not going to get to the tower, though. That executioner is definitely going to be able to wipe him out. And oh my goodness, I'm going to need to use a tombstone here to distract these elite barbs. Again, another swarm unit. But it's okay, those are easily going to fall unless he has a zap here. But a zap would be a good thing to see, because now I would know I need to lure that out before I throw a Goblin Barrel. But my guess is he's very soon going to be throwing a Hog Rider, if not like already dropping it. But we're going to have to wait and see. Yeah, there goes the Musketeer, so I'm guessing Hog Rider here any second. I'm going to let a Prince charge up in the back. He might, again, if he has a zap or a log, use that pretty soon to negate the Prince charge. And it doesn't look like he's going to be able to if he does have something like that. I'm starting to think he doesn't. But it's all good to know. Our Prince is going to now cross the bridge, distract the tower in the Inferno Tower, let my Goblin Barrel do a little bit of damage onto his tower. And now I'm going to use just normal Goblins again on his Goblin gang. I don't know why everyone uses it. It's just so not good. But I'm going to get another Tombstone down in the meantime. That's going to be good for me. I'm going to have to play a little smart here, though. He's going to go with an Executioner. Not a big deal. I mean, if I can get something like the Giant down in front of the Executioner, it's pretty easy to deal with. And hopefully, oh my goodness, I might have just messed this up big time. And this is not going to be good. I'm going to have to use, so the Valk's distracting everything. And yeah, this is so bad. Luckily, though, the Giant, what the heck? How did the Giant manage to get in front of the Minion Horde as far as the Executioner is concerned? I don't know, but he's going to have to use his Fireball here, and he is in big trouble. Inferno Tower is not going to survive this Prince Giant push, and now we've got the Goblin Barrel on to his lane tower. I'm going to arrow down the Goblin gang, make sure my Prince is getting locked on, and oh my goodness, it looks like we could take this battle. There goes tower down. He can't do 1,000 hit points worth of damage in 5 seconds, so that's going to be the game. Oh my goodness, that was a huge shift late in the battle, and that is so good for us. Well, okay guys, here we go. We're against Memory, and oh my goodness, this dude is starting out fast here, and my Valk lagging a bit, but it's not going to affect the Goblin damage output. It just kind of took a little bit longer for that Valk to lay. It wasn't a huge issue whatsoever. I'm actually going to target this Princess with the Goblin Barrel, take that down. But hopefully this is going to be a third good battle. Oh my goodness, that dude's going to get so lucky. I don't know if it's lucky. He definitely saw how that Goblin Barrel was going and used his troops effectively. Let's go arrow down the Goblin gang, and the Prince is going to get a huge amount of return on those arrows. Unfortunately, his Hog Rider did get to my tower, so that's not going to be good. And my Prince is probably just going to be taken down easily with some swarm units. Yep, skeleton army. That just means, though, gotta throw in that Valk later. I didn't have enough time this time, and it's also best to keep that as kind of a pocket little combo. So I'm going to just drop the Tombstone, kind of play back a little bit, be relaxed with everything. Let's get a Valk down on his Goblin Barrel once again. Oh my goodness, that was super close though. I'm not doing really well with my Valk Goblin Barrel aggros, and that's not what I want to be seeing. Let's arrow down the Princes here, because I'm thinking about using a Minion Horde against this Inferno Tower. Probably not though, because I can use my Giant on the right hand side and get a lot of the same effect. Let's get, though, Prince down, and again, this Hog Rider is so annoying now. Honestly, it didn't need the buff to its AI, but it got it, so have to deal with it. But now we've got the Prince with the Minion Horde over the top. He's going to have to Fireball, and he completely misses, and then he goes with the log. Why isn't he using the Skeleton Army? I have no idea, but he's going to lose a tower because of it. That combo made no sense. It looked like he might have had a little bit of a lag issue there, but still not an excuse. Just never saw that Skeleton Army. Still haven't seen it. I mean, we're going to take down half of his King Tower and still haven't seen the Skeleton Army. Not a good play on his part by any means. No way can you justify how he just played that exchange. But now here we go, Giant coming down the right-hand side. That's going to force his attention away from my left lane tower. He's going to have to use his he's going to have to use a large amount of his troops, though, to try to get a little bit more damage down. It looks like we're going to be able to kill the Hog Rider in time, and now my Prince is going to be moving onto this Princess. Let's get a Minion Horde down in front of this Inferno Tower. That looks like it's going to be able to get that aggro, and it is going to be able to do that. So now my Prince is working on the Skeleton Army, hopefully going to be able to do a good job with that. I'm going to try to arrow. It looks like I missed the Princess. Shouldn't even have really been countering her anyway. And again, Valk's really late to the party, and this time late enough she didn't help out at all. Not good for me, but we're going to be able to get another Tombstone down. We have his King Tower down, severely damaged. Minion Horde eventually going to come out. What the heck is wrong right now? honestly, like, this is not good. This could be a very bad sign for late in the battle. If, like, this continues, I might just run out of time trying to get past him, but this push is going to be massive. He's going to miss the Tombstone completely, miss a bunch of Sphere Golems, and he's going to have to use the Fireball. Let's get a Prince in the back. Now, there goes the Inferno Tower way too soon. Why would you throw that early? Why would you want me to know how to counter your Inferno Tower? He doesn't want to, like, listen to sense or whatever. He doesn't want to do anything that makes any sort of sense. Let's arrow down every single one of his troops. And unfortunately, though, Prince is going to die, so not looking good for me. I'm going to load up a Prince in the back right now. There goes his Hog Rider and his Goblin Barrel. That's not good for me, though, because that means he's going to be able to get a ton of damage off, and now I desperately need something to go right. Let's get a Minion Horde over the top, though. Again, throwing that Inferno Tower so early doesn't make any sense whatsoever, and this time I have the Valk with everything. So if he throws that Skeleton Army, it's not going to help him out at all. It looks like we're going to get a massive amount of tower damage here. Oh my goodness, come on, Valk. Come on, Valk. I'm throwing in those Spear Golems to help out. Come on. Oh my goodness, 2, 1, boom! Here we go. That is a good game. Oh my goodness. Last second finish, if I've ever seen one. Didn't expect that one to work out for me at all, but pulled it off in the end, so that is a good game by all respects. Oh my goodness. And now, guys, it is time to open a crown chest, so let's get this going here and just see, do I get lucky with anything? It looks like I might get an epic. No? Goblin Gang. Seems about right about now. And now, guys, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video today. I certainly did. So if you did, make sure to slap a like on it and subscribe for more. And until next time, guys, this has been CupcakeSmasher here, bringing you another video.